For thousands of years, Native Americans told tales and gave instructions through complex rhythms in shape and color. This episode in the Native American Writing Systems playlist will look at exemplars in Mexico, where a remarkable variety of traditions emerged to convey ideas through pictographic script, writing through a code in pictures. Here we will see that, while the art itself holds its own aesthetic quality, it could also present a wealth of information on a specific subject. This video will take special interest in illustrations from the pyramids of Teotihuacan in central Mexico and the site of Tajín in the northern Gulf Coast state of Veracruz. In the history of writing and world traditions, pictures are often seen as just an initial step toward more abstract representations of language. Formative characters such as these early Chinese glyphs must therefore be rudimentary stepping stones in the progression to true writing, to be praised for its transparent and consistent encoding of syntax and sound. While Mesoamerican examples do suggest transition from pictures to glyphs, the expression of language never replaced picture writing in that area. In fact, we will see a modern-day example of picture writing in Mexico City toward the end of the playlist. In Mesoamerica, pictures and writing went hand in hand. Indeed, many Mesoamerican languages had words that connoted both. For the painter-scribe as examples, the Mixtec used the phrase Tai Wisi Taku. The Maya had the title Tzip, and the Mexica Aztecs had the Nahuatl word Tlacuilo. In this image from the Codex Telleriano-Ramensis, the figure at bottom left is an exceptional and rare portrait of an Aztec woman scribe. Teotihuacan, the site of the pyramids in central Mexico, is an enigma in world history because it was once one of the world's largest cities, with an intricately measured and plotted grid along a straight central avenue, yet all built with no remaining evidence of text for its planning. Structure models do appear in the art, but we cannot confirm whether city builders actually used them for architectural reference. Another quirk about writing at the City of Pyramids was its reliance on pictographic script, which they painted in richly colored frescoes and sculpted figures among palace and temple walls. Vibrant, flowing backgrounds are common in Teotihuacan mural art, and in this case a formidable puma commands the fore. While religious scenes dominate Teotihuacan picture writing, political and military themes also appear. Both the serpent body running along the middle of this mural and the woven mat along its lower edge may symbolize dynastic royal authority. Going northeast from the pyramids toward the Gulf of Mexico, we come upon the site of Tajín in modern-day Veracruz. This civilization had an extraordinary obsession with the ball game in their art and architecture. Given the mythical and ritual aspects of the ball game in Mesoamerica, the mythical and ritual themes in ball court art make much sense. Tajín relief often filled the entire space with imagery to tell a story. Among the most renowned monuments at Tajín is the southern ball court, a subject for another video. This detail from the court's northwest corner depicts a scene of sacrifice. Flanking the reclining figure, the centerpiece in this low-relief panel, are a pair of musicians, the one at left holding a rattle, and the one at right with a tabor. Rising from immediately behind is a person costumed in eagle helmet and wings. The eagle man's presence on the ball court's western side could symbolize the setting sun, according to the detailed study by Ladrón de Guevara. Even the borders suggest a scene in mythical space-time. At far left is a skeletal, otherworldly figure with sprouts rising from its cranium. Its presence recalls the belief that sacrifice brings growth. And the upper and lower bands are filled with convoluted, knotted ribbons like the rippling clouds in a windy sky. Their precise reading remains unclear, but the curves and bends are deliberate, as if to relay a message. Through lifelike relief and abstract juxtaposition, the whole panel relates an incident of sacrifice to keep the sun in motion and the crops in abundance. To prepare for the following episode, we now return to central Mexico, before the arrival of the Aztecs. Picture writing was advantageous in this region because so many different languages were spoken then. Rather than encoding information through the grammar of one language, the scribes of central Mexico used pictures because the visual representation transcended any particular speech. They conveyed specific meanings through meticulous detail. When we delve into the Codex Mendoza in the next episode, we will see how the Mexica Aztecs were in one turn keeping an already old art of writing through pictures. Yet in another they were molding it into a vase in which to hold their Nahuatl language. Join us for the following installment as we explore how to read this invaluable Aztec manuscript.